and Saros had to play it. It goes back behind the net. Wilsby trying to work it up the ice. Jacob Slavin is down there. He tries to center it. It comes up, and a shot from the outside is handled by Saros. That was the Jonathan Marchessault tried to center it. He's got it back. Tries to power his way through. Bunting slices it in front. A turnaround shot. Stopped there by Pyotr Kochetkov. Nashville keeps it in. The captain Roman Josi moves it. And Marchessault is stripped. And on the counter, Carolina has a 3-on-2. Predators trying to hustle back. It's broken up. Shot on goal and a save by Saros. He loses the stick. Dives for the puck. Nashville is able to clear. They'll take the icing here.
That they get a lot of offensive zone time. They get a lot of shot opportunities. And this is Saros earlier. This is a clip we're looking for here. And he just battles. They're going to go to the net.
Per game, and they give up the fewest. They got the puck all night. Saros has to make another save. Matt Wood able to clear it up the ice to Steven Stamkos. Hall is out there as well. 3 former Kings. Bouncing puck secured by Slavin. Around the horn it goes. To the middle. Svechnikov turns and shoots. Caught off by Saros. Wilsby puts it up on the boards, but not out. Predators get possession. Shea jumps up the seam in the middle. Tried to get it to Marchessault. It was deflected away. Sent over for Eric Robinson. That shot handled by Saros. Nashville's been playing a lot of defense in these first 7 minutes. It's chipped ahead by Stamkos. He's got some room. He fires. Save made Kochetkov. Stamkos' last home game was certainly a memorable one. That was St. Louis, the 7-2 game in which he scored 4.
And you're playing against the Hurricanes. You got to earn your time in their defensive zone to get offensive zone possession time, because they're really good at the man-on-man situation.
He'll interchange with Gostisbehere. Give and go. Blake spins away. Top of the circle. Goes down low. Jarvis waits and shoots. Held off by Saros. A little change of pace there. Well-timed shot. Now Blake crashes into the net. Makes the move in front. Saros a sweeping save. Sliding across the crease.
Big saves here, and this is attacking the net. And watch Saros right here. The guys do a good job. There's no other option. He knows it's a pass option. Hags block in the far situations, and his anticipation and decision-making has been elite as of late.
Puck turned over. Haula working with O'Reilly. Kochetkov, a daring play to sweep it back over, and now numbers for the Canes as they come up ice with speed. Another good stick there by Wilsby. 2 good deflections. That allows Nashville to get back, and O'Reilly has it again. 19 seconds to go. O'Reilly crisscrosses and holds. He'll loft it in. Force Kochetkov to play it.
Great plays by Wilsby on the entries. Didn't give up on the puck. Again, speed coming in. Stayed with it. Broke up the play that allowed them to get it out of the zone. Just if you can stand up at the blue line, make contact there, it just disrupts everything.
Saros has to make another save. Doesn't see the rebound. Shea comes out of the box. So Carolina with a lot of possession time and another blocker save. And Burnett telling us he wants to see a little more consistency, but he's starting to come around. He's so important. There's a shot by Aho. Save made by Saros. Up in double digits now, just past the halfway point of the first. Evangelista trying to pry it loose. Tries to get some help from O'Reilly.
I think the thing when you look at Svechnikov is, I think earlier last year, I mean, he's still a sophomore. I don't know if he's played 80 games yet in the NHL, but it was a lot for him to play with a guy like Steven Stamkos. He might not have been able to process that and handle it. Now I think, you know, he's kind of getting to that point where he knows he belongs.
Another save for Saros from that quick wrist shot. Down low again. The Canes threat. This is Stankoven. Interchanging with Nikishin. Up top. Jacob Slavin just back in the lineup. Such an important piece. Another shot. Rebound score. High volume shooters. And finally, one leaks, and Jackson Blake is turning into a Predator killer. That's 3 goals in the 2 games.
They were able to fend off and hold Carolina off at the start of this hockey game. This is their 15th shot on goal that ends up going in. Saros there is battling, and you can see Jackson Blake there. He's right on top of UC Saros. And right here, he gets a bounce off of the shin pads, and Nick Perbix can't get around to lift the stick there. He's there, but he doesn't have the stick of Jackson, a coach that played that way. They've got 100% buy-in. And every single game, that's their formula, and it works for them.
There's Jankowski coming in. He fires away at another blocker save. He fakes the shot. And the return pass is intercepted by Robinson. Robinson gliding up the ice. He'll let it rip, and a 17th shot. Nashville has trouble, and they get bailed out on a bad pass. Where were they passing that puck? They almost had a freebie. Now Nashville attacks. Stamkos up top, Yossi plays it to the net, looking for a tip. Batted back, and now more numbers. Aho starts a 2-on-1. Aho with Jarvis, two dangerous shooters. Saved by Saros. Aho let it rip. Inspired play by Smith on the penalty kill. A dozen seconds left. Carolina still lurking. Aho backdoor, great save! Saros again.
Wonderful job, gave nothing. This is the only thing they've had right here. Get some space, and it was Stahl. And Saros able to connect the dots right there. Aho, you can see he's not even looking at Stahl. He knows full well he wants to go there. Shea. And he's allowed the Predators to stay in it. It was a really good penalty kill, too, by the guys.
Evangelista, great pass. Here comes Svechkov. Tries to put it home. Saved by Kochetkov.
But right here, let's see. Right there. Right there. Stick up there. Saw Willsby going right down the pipe and couldn't quite get it to him.
Well, Smith had the upper body injury, so he was able to skate. So he is in great shape. Man wide open in front. Another stop by Saros! Oh, what a gem.
That our Nissan defensive stop of the game. Taylor Hall goes to the backhand, trying to tuck it in 5-hole. And look at Saros. Digs in right here, reads it, and shuts Taylor Hall down. Nothing there.
Gloved and grabbed by the Canes. Seth Jarvis. Out top, one-timer, Gostisbehere. 56 seconds to go. And the penalty to Nick Pervitz. Here's Svechnikov gliding wide. Centers it back. That shot stopped by Saros. He came out to challenge. Carolina has it again. Aho shot, he scores.
That's when things are going. You can't take penalties. Right there, big save. Seth Jarvis, their leading goal scorer in the slot. Saros makes a big save, and it's too much. You give up that shot there, and Aho, look at the bend on the stick there, just wires that one. Saros gets a little piece of it, but you give up too many of those chances, and it's going to bite you. 2-0.
Trying to keep it going at home. Here's Yossi trying to generate. Try to bank it off the goalie. Bunting wrestling free in the blue ice. Nashville needs a spark of some kind. Open man, Jarvis, he scores! He snuck it through.
Saros, 99 times out of 100 you're going to get this one. It's kind of a rolling puck, but he wasn't set, he wasn't stopped when that puck went through and beat him right here. You maybe have a better look here at seeing the puck go in. No, didn't quite get it there, but it was tough.
Well, the check on Jonathan Marchessault for the games over the weekend. Now moving up the ice is O'Reilly. He's in. Save, made, rebound. Still loose. Score!
Well, that's what Skillsy was talking about, trying to get through the neutral zone right here with speed. And O'Reilly gets it right in the middle of the ice. Kochetkov, he actually kicks it out with his back leg right to Forsberg. Then he wraps it. He has trouble with this, doesn't know where it is. He's losing it. Look at Forsberg, Chatfield all over him. And the nice spin move to tuck that in the wide open cage. That is a...
Retreats back. Forsberg has to try to gamble. He is stripped by Svechnikov. It's picked up by Aho, score. Aho's second of the period puts the game away. And so a road gem by the Canes. They were just the better team tonight.
Again, there's some certain points in the game where I felt the Preds were starting to get it going, and then they take a penalty, and that cost.
Big night for Jackson Blake, and Carolina is going to get their 5th straight win. That will do it. Kochetkov in only his 3rd start in the last month.